Cruising, rolling in the city. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go. What is up, everybody? It is your boy Farai. Thank you once again for tuning in. In today's video, we're going to be looking at pretty much doing another punk rap style vocal effect. I know I've been seeing all the comments, wanting another one of these using stock plugins. So, today we got some stock plugins and yeah, we'll be making use of those. So stay tuned for that, man. I know a lot of people like the sound. I know a lot of people like to use stock plugins too, man. So this FLP will be very much easy to use and install. No third-party plugins required besides your auto-tune of choice, obviously, but that's really up to you. Feels good to be back on the YouTube grind. And yeah, let's get straight into it, man. Got some good content coming up, so good to see you again.
I don't wanna go, but you hug me like chemicals. I run, but I can't seem to get enough.
I need time, I'm not ready. Spend my nights in the city, and I can't get you off my mind. Lost my heart, but now I'm fine, now I'm fine. Cruising, rolling in the city. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go. I don't wanna go, but you hug me like chemicals. I run, but I can't seem to get enough. Alright, it's too much sauce, alright? Stock plugins, FL gang, you know what it is, alright? Let's get straight into it, man. I'm hyped. Alright, I'm hypey, as they would say in the Bay. Alright, so first things first, man, we had a little bit of a flanger going on, so I'll just get that out the way. You can see we got this filter. Was there a flanger that came in? I think I had it as a flanger first. Let's actually call that EQ. And yeah, it was pretty much just this automation clip coming in.
I don't wanna go, but you hug me like chemicals.
And then that going with the double.
I don't wanna go, but you
Real pretty, alright. So yeah, man, first things first, obviously we'll start off with our auto-tune. Now, as I'm a person who likes to record into auto-tune, my templates cater to that, alright? You can copy the style as well for free for $0. It is no problem. I'm giving you the source. So pretty much, the way you'll use this template is you have your mic input, right? So let's just say you have input 1 on your Focusrite or whatever interface you have. You'll enable your mic and then you'll be able to listen to the auto-tune. Now, a little trick that I've learned is to buy this plugin. It is $10, alright? Come on, man. 10 bones, it ain't that bad. And what you can actually do is, there's a fly in here. I apologize for that. I opened the door for like 2 minutes, fly came in. It is a problem. But yeah, so what you'll do is you'll allow the beat to play for 2 seconds. So we'll allow it to play for 2 seconds. I need time, I'm not ready. Spend my nights in the city, and I can't get you off my mind. And there you go, right? It took me 5 seconds or less to find the key of the song, and that's pretty much how I will set the auto-tune. Now, these are my personal settings. You can use pitcher. There will be a pitcher setup as well in this empty slot right there, right? You will find a pitcher right there. And pretty much all it is, you can just set up your auto-tune and set the pitch correct. Now, there is software online that you can actually use as well if you don't want to buy this for $10. Hornet Song Key, check it out. It is a great time saver. But yeah, after auto-tune, what we do is, I don't even want to talk about Soundgoodizer, right? I feel bad for even using it because I talk smack about Soundgoodizer, and we'll just skip that. But really, it's just the A setting with the little crank on it. We'll skip that, alright? I can't be seen using Soundgoodizer, but it sounds good. I can't even lie. Life hacks, baby. Alright, what we have right here is just a Fruity compressor. Really stock settings, man. For some reason, these default settings sound good to me. But what I'm importantly doing with it is setting the gain. So you might want to adjust this gain a little bit depending on how loud you've recorded. So this is a very important stage, is you want to set your compressor right. So I've just got this set up really nice. Sweet 2:1 ratio. I think using really high ratios in FL Studio software on the stock plugins doesn't really sound too good. So you want to go for transparent setting. And I've just left it default, man. If it isn't broke, don't fix it, alright? So there you go. If I turn it off, you can hear how weak the vocal becomes. I need time, I'm not ready. It doesn't really blend into the beat that well. And another tip is just download the highest quality beats that you can find, because the better the quality of the beat, the better your overall production is going to sound. As you can see, I've barely had to do anything, but I got you sorted, right? You can copy these presets right here just to get a bit more of a grungy sound. These bands have been set where they are, so you can boost and dip them and that kind of thing. If you got a beat that's too muddy, you can go ahead and just tamper around with these bands that have been kind of left there. 74 hertz, 200 hertz, etc, etc. So yeah, that's a little trick on the beat. Next thing we do, man, is some EQ. Now, this is very important, is that you want to make sure that you're recording your vocals as high quality as possible. So you want to mess around with your mic positioning, please go and check out my playlist. There will be a beginner's guide on how to set your microphone position. For example, if you have it straight in front of you, you're going to get a very direct and trebly sound, and that might not work. So you might want to boost it up a little bit so that you can get more of a trebly sound, and you can kind of pick up more of your nose region to get more of kind of an upfront sound. Lower for more bassy, but that's going to create a lot of mud. So it's almost like equalizing your vocal without really equalizing your vocal. So yeah, I just do really slight boosts and cuts, man. I mean, the vocal to me sounded good, but if you don't have a good vocal, boom, man, we got that really crunched EQ, which is really aggressive. I just took like a really bad vocal I had and then just EQ'd it as best as I could, and this is what I came up with. So, feel free to adjust this just as I talked about with the beat EQ. So yeah, next thing we do, man, is just a bit of fruity chorus and fruity flanges. Now, why do we have this here? This, to me personally, just creates a bit of a tape effect. Now, what is a tape effect? It just kind of smoothens the vocal out, gives it a little bit of width. That's all you really want to be doing. If I disable that and disable the EQ because you haven't heard that yet.
I need time, I'm not ready. Spend my nights in the city, and I can't get you off my mind. Lost my heart, but now I'm fine.
I don't know, man, it's just me, but it just kind of sinks into the beat like 2%, 3%. Now, you could obviously go a bit more crazy with this.
I need time, I'm not ready.
You know what I mean? You see what happens to the treble? Something happens to the treble. So yeah, it's just a bit of magic, right? Angel dust, if you want to call it that. But yeah, man, next thing, you could also do some analog limiter right here. I personally recorded my vocal a bit hot. Now, I wouldn't recommend that if you are a beginner, so rather do it afterwards. So this would really crunch your vocal a bit just to get that real grungy sound, because I know, my take on this punk rap style is a bit more, emo and kind of slow and sad. But if you want to get aggressive with it, right, you know what I mean, get a bit more screamo, get a bit more X, rest in peace X, you can do this.
I need time, I'm not ready. Spend my nights in the city.
It just distorts the vocal just a bit, as if it's going into a tape machine and like getting in there too hot. So yeah, next thing we'll do right here, man, is the vocal doubler. Now, I just have this really nice doubler in the background. Let's take a listen to it without anything else going on.
I need time, I'm not ready.
And I was silly enough to actually record with the speakers on. My bad. I do that sometimes when I'm in the vibe, alright? It happens. But it's rock and roll, alright? It's punk rap. We do whatever we want. Okay, so we got this compressor going on. I think I copied the same settings. Didn't really matter to me. It sounds good. You can compress it more or less. It's up to you. Next thing I did was this cool telephone effect. So I started off with the radio preset, right? Boom, right there, stock standard. And then I've just tweaked it to sound really good.
I need time, I'm not ready. Spend my nights in the city, and I can't get.
And then that's kind of what I came up with. So next thing I did right here, man, is a bit of fruity chorus. Now, I don't know what preset this is, because every time obviously you open FL Studio, it gets rid of the preset name, but this is the setting. You can just scroll through until you find something similar. I think I just enabled the wet only function. And then to complement that, right, you can always see all of these colors are complementing each other. You can see that with the two effects and that kind of thing. Is I have phase offsetted the left channel so that it kind of slants to the left a little bit, basically meaning that the left channel will play at a later stage than the right channel, phase shifting. A bit of science in there, but it doesn't really matter. It sounds good, so that's what matters. And then yeah, I just did a bit of limiting just to boost the level, just to kind of jet it into the main vocal. So if we play those two together.
I need time, I'm not ready. Spend my nights in the city, and I can't get you off my mind. Lost my heart, but now I'm fine. Now I'm fine. Cruising, rolling in the city.
Ooh, you know what I mean? And like they both complement each other. It's as if two people are singing together. So that's pretty cool. But I did this alone in the studio. Wow, man. FL Studio, right? I love FL Studio. Okay. So yeah, let's talk about these green channels as well while we at it. So what we have is we've got our main vocal that is sent to all of these green channels. Now, what is a send? It basically means we duplicate the main vocal, but we duplicate it to a channel that has an effect on it. And why do we do that? We do that so we can have cool background effects on the main vocal. So if I was to turn off all of these things, you can hear the vocal gets a bit more boring.
I need time, I'm not ready. Spend my nights in the city, and I can't get you off my mind.
Cool. Now we've got this rockstar delay, we got this bit of reverb in the background, we got the automated delay, which is automation basically right there. So you will see the this thing kind of go up and down on its own. So that's the automation right there.
I need time, I'm not ready. Spend my nights in the city, and I can't get you off my.
Oh, that's just that rockstar delay, man. So reverb, pretty much, if I can just get to that, it's just a small reverb room, nothing too crazy going on. But the next thing we have, man, is the rockstar delay, and that's pretty much a fruity delay going into the hardcore plugin, all right, and then going into a crazy, or not even that crazy, I think it's just a default radio preset with a bit of ducking going on, and there you get this kind of cool rockstar delay. If I boost it a little bit, I need time, it's a bit too much, all right. You want to just tap it, man, tap it, you know what I mean? There you go. So yeah, that's pretty much it on there. We'll get rid of all of that. And then we got this automated delay, which is just a fruity delay with the telephone effect on it. And as I said, if you want to learn how to do automation, I can do a video. Just comment below right there in the description box. I mean, in the comment section, my bad. I always call it description box. But yeah, pretty much it's just going there, right clicking, and then create automation clip. And then boom, you can draw in your own automation. And there you go, you're good to go. And then we got this vocal distortion, which is, in my opinion, really important for the sound. So if you've stuck around, now you're getting the real sauce, all right? We've got quite a lot of it sent to this, from the main vocal to the vocal distortion. If I boost it, I need time, I'm not ready, spend my nights in the city. Yeah, it kind of sounds like a hard rock guitar, something like that, alright? This fly is killing me. But yeah, all we have, man, again, is just a bit of a delay, alright? A really short delay just to kind of offset it from the main vocal. And then we put it into this Maximus, and I think I used the preset POW. I don't know, it sounded good to me. It's just a bit of distortion, really. And then we use more distortion because why not, right? And then we go into a EQ, just another telephone effect, right? Nothing too new here. Into a small reverb, all right? Now you're getting the picture. And then we throw it into a chorus. And then boom, we got this cool kind of hard rock sounding vocal distortion in the background of the main vocal. So that's pretty much all I can show you on this, man. I'm not even really doing anything on the master channel. The most important thing, I will leave some presets because obviously, you know, the beat that I was able to find is really high quality. So I really highly recommend you to if you spend an hour looking for beats on YouTube, spend 2 hours looking for beats. And I know it does kill off inspiration sometimes, but you know, if you can find that beat that is well balanced, recording into that is going to sound amazing. So that's my trick and tip for today. And yeah, man, I hope you had a good time watching the video, learning, you know what I mean? Feel free to subscribe now if you trust the process, right? We got some good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Feel free to comment below on the artist or type of sound you'd like to see, and I'll see if I can get to it. You know, sometimes I can't do certain sounds and I don't want to fake it. So yeah, man, feels good to be back regardless. Check out the link in the description for the preset pack. I will have a promo code for this one, which you'll find in the description box. So if you lasted this long, and yeah, man, check you out in the next video. Peace out.